The Eureka Stylus Elite is a lightweight stick vacuum that's a powerhouse, effortlessly tackles carpets, hard floors, and even those hard to reach corners. With its self-propelled design and anti-tangle brush roll, cleaning is a breeze. Plus it converts into a handheld vacuum for quick cleanups. And emptying out the dustbin is a thing of the past because of the self-emptying base station. Say goodbye to tangled cords and hello to a clean home with the Eureka Stylus Elite. I've personally always been a bit of a clean freak. I mean, who doesn't like coming home to a nice clean home? But cleaning can definitely be a chore, and it's not usually a chore that I actually enjoy. So that's why I'm very excited that Eureka sent out their Stylus Elite for review. So inside the box we have a 3-liter capacity dust bag that's going to go inside of the base station so it can auto empty out the dustbin on the vacuum so you never have to do it yourself, because that's one of the things I always hated about vacuums, getting all that tangled hair and dust and all that nastiness out of the vacuum so I could go clean again. That's going to be a thing of the past because of the base station. We also do have a user manual, a crevice tool to get into hard to reach places, an upholstery brush, the motorized floor nozzle that also does feature anti-tangle technology, which is great if you happen to have pets and all that pet hair so it doesn't get clogged up. The removable battery design allows for purchasing an extra battery to extend the runtime and also prevents issues caused by non-removable batteries degrading over time and affecting the product's lifespan, and can get you up to 60 minutes of cleaning time depending on the cleaning mode. The wand, so you can actually use this as a full-on vacuum on the floor without having to bend over. The hand vacuum, which is the most important part of the vacuum, which does feature a 350 watt motor for powerful suction, as well as a 0.6 liter capacity dustbin to capture and lock all the dust and debris. The self-emptying assembly that's actually going to attach to the dustbin so you can actually mount the vacuum when you're not using it, as well as empty out the dustbin automatically without any intervention. And of course the station itself, which is a very good size, great design, does have a decently long power cable so you can plug it into a wall with ease. So now taking a look at the station, up top here we do have a dust full indicator, so to let you know when the dust bag is full so you know to replace it. Over on this side we actually have the dust bag itself, and as you can see we already have one pre-installed. Remember, it does have 3 liters of capacity. Now replacing it is actually very simple. Simply pull this up just like so and it'll come right out, and you can easily dispose of it and simply place a new one inside. Just line it up with the grooves, slide it into place, and you're good to go. It takes a matter of seconds. And that's literally one of my favorite features about this, because I always hated having to empty out the dustbin of the vacuum itself. This way I don't have to do it and can just toss out the dust bag every so often from the station. Now over on this side we actually have a little port here for the HEPA filter, so this is actually going to trap and lock all the allergens and dust so it's not going to go back into your air, and that's great. So you just want to replace this every so often once it becomes dirty. So now getting everything installed and set up is extremely simple and straightforward. We're going to take our dust collector assembly here, we're going to make sure we look at these pins and line the pins up and slide it into place onto the station, and it'll click into place like so. And voila, we have the self-emptying station assembled just like that. Now getting the vacuum itself set up is equally as simple. We're gonna take our hand vacuum and the wand, simply slide it into place. It clicks and locks. We're gonna take our floor nozzle and slide it into place as so, clicks and locks. And of course, we're gonna take our battery, slide it into place, and it locks as well. Just like that, we're ready to go. Now as far as the vacuum goes, we do have a few different options here. Up top we do have the power button. Once you press it and turn it on, it'll instantly start suctioning. Very cool. Underneath we actually do have the mode button, and this actually has 3 different modes. So if we turn it on, we can switch between modes by pressing it. And as you can see, when the light's turned off, we're in low mode. When the light's white, we're in medium mode. And when the light's blue, we're in high mode. And this is as much suction as you're gonna get, and you can easily turn it back off. Of course, we also do have the power indicator lights here for the battery, and as you can see, we do need to charge it up before we actually get to cleaning because it's flashing. Now, as far as the station goes, we actually can put all of our accessories on here so they're easily accessible. We simply slide them right here, just like so, and just like so, and everything's locked into place very neatly. And then as far as the Eureka Stylus Elite itself goes, we're actually just gonna flip it around, slide it right into place like so. It's gonna line up with the station. We're gonna slide it right into place just like so, and now it's gonna start charging. And then of course, if you wanna empty out the dustbin, we're gonna press the dust cup empty button on the station. And it runs for about 25 seconds to make sure to get all the dust and debris out of the vacuum and into the dust bag. So then of course, if you want to use the vacuum to clean some crevices or maybe your car, we simply take off the wand like so. We can simply hang it up right here in the station, take the attachment that we want, slide it into place just like so, and now we have a handheld vacuum we can use anywhere, and we can take care of upholsteries or whatever we want. Same thing goes for the crevice tool. We simply take this off, put it back on the station, take the crevice tool, lock it into place, and now we have our crevice tool ready to clean all the corners and hard to reach areas. But remember, this is modular, so we can actually take off the attachment, we can take the wand, put the wand back on, take off the motorized brush head, and then take an attachment and put it onto the wand itself so we can actually reach into hard to reach places. For example, if you want to clean the top of curtains or the ceiling. Of course, as expected, the same thing works with the crevice tool as well. Simply slide it onto place and you're ready to go, just like so. Everything is very straightforward and easy to use, exactly how you need it. Right out of the box, I was really impressed with the sleek design and the ease of assembly. It just looks fantastic and feels great when you're setting it up. Now the self-emptying station, game changer, because like I said before, I always hated having to empty out the vacuum every time I clean in order to clean next time. This way I just stick it on there, press the button, it sucks everything out, and I'm ready to go the next time it's time to clean without having to do it. Because to be honest, every other vacuum I've used where I've had to empty out the dust bin on the vacuum itself, I have to open it up, dust flies everywhere, I have to start picking out hairs that are stuck in there with my hands, and it's just so messy and disgusting, and I'm not a huge fan of that whatsoever. So the self-emptying station, love it. Now, as far as the suction goes for the Eureka Stylus Elite, it's fantastic. It does a great job at sucking out dust, debris, cat hair, because I do have a cat that does shed quite often and everywhere, and it gets so annoying. But this vacuum has no problem sucking it all up just like a magnet. It even gets all the dust out of the carpet that, to be honest, I don't see and didn't know that was in there until I look at the dustbin and it's full of dust that looks disgusting. Now, speaking of cat hair, the Anti-Tangle brush is fantastic. Like I said, it sucks up all the cat hair, but it doesn't get tangled in the brush, which is great, so I don't have to go with a razor blade in there and start cutting it out and wasting time, and also kind of disgusting in my personal opinion. So that's a thing of the past, and it even slides smoothly over surfaces without having any issues, so it's a pleasure to clean with. Now, battery life. Like I said, you get up to 60 minutes of battery on a single charge, depending on what suction mode you are using, and it's actually a very good amount of time, because I'm able to clean my entire house vacuuming without an issue, without having to go back and charge up the battery. I've even taken it to go clean my car while I was cleaning my house, because I was like, you know what, I already got the vacuum out, why not? And I still had some battery power left at the end of my cleaning session, which was fantastic. I mean, really, I've had some vacuums that last like 15 minutes and you gotta go charge it, and that's no bueno. Now, generally with vacuums, especially non-cordless models, is you got that long power cable, you gotta take it around the house, you gotta unplug it when you switch rooms and all that jazz. And up until I used this vacuum, that was definitely pretty much a necessity because the battery life was abysmal on the vacuums I've been using. But with this vacuum and its good battery life, it's no problem, and it makes cleaning so much easier because you don't have to step over a cord, have people move around the cord, plug the cord in somewhere, move it around. All that hassle is gone. And then on top of that, the controls of this vacuum are literally as simple as it could possibly get. There's a power button, you turn it on, and then you choose if you want a low, medium, or high suction, and you're ready to go. That's it. When you take it back to the base station, press a simple button, it sucks out all the dust and debris and you're done. Now, cleaning the vacuum, that's actually a breeze as well, because simply put it on the station, sucks out everything. Now the removable HEPA filter is washable and it's very easy to remove and wash and place back inside with only taking a couple of minutes of time. And the dust bag in the station, after the 3 liters does get filled up eventually, it's very simple to take out, throw away, and then put another one inside. Literally takes 5 seconds. Now, as far as using the Eureka Stylus Elite for cleaning, it's very easy. I've used it to clean pretty much everything around the house. I've cleaned under furniture, which is great because of its very nice slim design. You can easily get it underneath, and the wand and the motorized head actually go completely 180, so you can actually go completely flat against the ground and get under hard to reach areas, which is fantastic because some big and bulky vacuums, you can't do that because first of all, they're big and bulky and they don't want to fold flat. This one is virtually flat and can just simply go under anything. One thing that I've always hated cleaning with bulky vacuums is the stairs. But with the Stylus Elite, it's actually very simple. I can either use the actual motorized brush head and go along the stairs with that, or I could take that off and put one of the attachments on to get into the hard to reach crevices of each individual stair without an issue, and make sure the stairs that are walked on non-stop throughout the day are nice and clean. And then of course, like I alluded to before, I did use it to clean my car and it did a great job as well. Being its small compact size, I could easily take it outside, clean my carpet, clean my seats in the car without having to go to the car wash or run a power cable to the vacuum. It's very straightforward. So overall, the Eureka Stylus Elite cordless stick vacuum with the self-emptying station is a fantastic vacuum. We have good battery life, we have simple usage, simple assembly, great powerful suction and motor, and it's very lightweight, portable, slim profile, and easy to clean literally anywhere. Now, all of that is great, but my favorite feature, like I said, the self-emptying station, so I don't have to empty out the vacuum myself. Simply place it on the station, press a button, and it sucks out everything with its powerful suction without me having to do anything, and You already know me, I'm pretty lazy, and that's a game changer for me. Plus, having a nice, slim, beautifully designed space station to have everything set up and assembled when it's not in use is fantastic, so I don't have to have the vacuum laying around in a corner somewhere. It's actually set up and looks great. Overall, it's a fantastic vacuum for any use case.